We live! We're gonna have that theme going in the background, kinda. Anyways, what's up, guys? How's it going? Eliezer Camilzer, and welcome back with the Skulltalk podcast. It's been a long time since we did another one. You gonna say hi, Rob? It has. It has, man. It's wild. It's wild. But the reason why we never made a what? Go ahead, Rob.
The Thanos Chopper just there?
Yes, I'm gonna have the Thanos Chopper just there.
Okay, whatever.
Rob didn't want me to reference the fucking helicopter. I was like, shit.
No,
I'm gonna do it.
I didn't expect it.
I wanted to. Like I had this all planned out from the beginning. I was like, I want to do something funny with Thanos. I originally thought of doing something with Ant-Man and Thanos' butthole. I'm like, no, that meme is dead. So I was like, hey, the fucking Helmet Chopper is a thing.
Stop laying in this thing.
Hey, what's up, Mag? But yeah, no, it's been a long time since we did another podcast. This is the third one. The reason why it took us so long to do another one because we couldn't make up our fucking mind on what to do next. And then with Endgame out, we were just like, hey, why don't we fucking do it? Why don't we just fucking spoil Endgame, talk about it? So, spoilers already in the title of the stream, and if that isn't enough, well, hey, we'll be talking spoilers today. Also, if you like the song, it is a cover from Johnny Emma for Captain America from Marvel vs. Capcom. All right, now let's turn this off. But anyways, Rob, what do you want to talk about to start things off? Because
They showed less than half of like. Okay, you know how, like Marvel movies usually they like show some stuff in the trailers and it's like the whole premise of the movie. They showed less than half of what the premise is in that movie.
Oh yeah, to me I thought that was fucking perfect. Like they really wanted to hide what the movie was about. And
I think a lot of us figured out it was time travel. I figured out it was travel.
I mean, I figured out it was time travel too, only because there was leaks going around. Ant-Man vs. Thanos. Yeah, that never fucking happened, so there goes that. But like, I don't know why, but there's always fucking toy leaks, and they leaked the suits, and they were called Quantum Realm suits. Yeah. And basically, the suits from the movie, which by the way they use that to time travel. Those suits got leaked on the internet through the action figures, right? Like, if, you know, they do this, you know, for merchandise, right? But somehow, some way, they fucking leaked images of those action figures with the Marvel characters in their suits. And that's when people began putting two and two together. It's like, are we doing time travel? And it seemed about right. So, the time heist was a pretty interesting concept. I like how they kept. I like how they kept referencing like every like pop culture fucking bullshit that had time travel related stuff.
What was I gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
I just lost it. Fuck.
We're talking about stuff that's related to the movie, but not about the movie yet. You mentioned how you figured out time travel, and I figured out. Well, okay.
Right. It's kind of strange how. Oh fuck! My headphones are plugged. I'm gonna keep talking though. It's kind of strange how they talked about how the first movie was gonna be a heist movie, and then the second was gonna be a war, but that was the complete opposite.
Yeah. It's well, I mean, yeah, no, like.
It's weird.
It is weird thinking about it now. Wait, they actually said the first movie was meant to be a heist movie?
Yeah. That's what the first part was gonna be. Like, yeah, the first part is just gonna be him getting the stones.
I mean,
I don't want.
Oh wait, no, are you talking about Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was confused. I thought you were talking about the first the first Avengers movie. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Oh, the first part.
Well, no, because essentially, the thing is, and this is something a lot of fans speculated. There's a series of comic books called Thanos Quest, and it's literally Thanos gathering the fucking Infinity Stones, and he kind of went on the Thanos Quest ish, but it all happened like so quick, like that part didn't need to be explained. But like in the comics, Fortnite is related in the movie at the same time. Yo, can we talk about Fortnite real quick in the movie, Rob?
I don't want to talk about
You don't
Fortnite.
want to talk about Fortnite?
Well, what was the dude's name? New Master 69? I
I like a fucking Korg of all people. He is the kindest fucking person. And wholesome as fuck. And Thor's like, it's this guy who was bullying me in voice chat. Talk to him. And Thor starts yelling at him.
God.
Yeah, Thor. Alright. We live in a fucking world where in a movie, Thor yells at a kid through voice chat and actually makes him cry. I don't fucking get that. That was funny. Also, Thor's fat.
New Master 69. New Master 69.
They had a, you know what? That's funny though. They had to pick like the most gamer fucking gamer name that wasn't stupidly gamer.
I think that was ironic.
That was the point. That was the idea.
There's no way it wasn't ironic.
More of an Apex guy, I see. I mean, did you play Apex at all? Rob?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Of course I fucking played Apex. Played for like a week and that was it.
Aha! Joke's on you, I played for 3 weeks and that was it.
Ooh.
I don't know. Apex kind of fell up, but we can talk about Apex another time. Yeah, no fucking stupid funny shit like that. I don't know. So are we going to break this down from the beginning or you have notes? Because we're supposed to make notes. I didn't make any notes.
We didn't make any notes.
We didn't make any fucking notes. Alright, we're going to break the movie down from the beginning till the end.
We're gonna go off of memory.
Go off of memory. Right, starting from the beginning. Starting from the beginning of the movie.
I didn't expect them to kill Thanos within like half hour.
Bro.
That threw me off a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because the movie does that intentionally to be like, okay, so what now?
Mm-hmm.
Let me think here.
Okay. You didn't rewatch that scene, but I did because I rewatched the movie last night. I watched it last week and then I rewatched it last night.
Yeah.
It's weird how these guys, the directors, really know what they were trying to do with the movie. Like, they chop his arm off. They were like, okay, we got him. And then it's like, shit, we got him, but it's too late. And then Thor over here is like so fucking pissed that he chops his head off. And rewatching that scene twice, like, Thor did not get hit though. He chopped somebody's head off, but he did not get hit. But seeing Thanos' head getting chopped was so, like,
it was so weird. It was surreal.
It's almost surreal because it's like there's so much expectation you have toward this movie, right? And seeing Thanos getting killed at the very beginning, you're just like, well, now what the fuck do we do? And it's just, like, it almost feels like there's an emotional hole, right? Because, like, everything's a setup, right? And it's hyping you up. And then that shit fucking happens, and it's like,
what now?
Is this it? Yeah, it's this it. And they fucking managed to pull it off so fucking well. I thought that was pretty cool of them.
If you don't mind, we could talk about, at least later, afterward, Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about how the X-Men and Fantastic Four will be introduced.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that much later. We still gotta get through the whole 3 hours.
Oh god. Okay.
You don't have to.
5 years.
We don't have to speed around it though.
Anime time skip.
Yeah, anime time skip. Okay.
I thought the max they would do would be like months. They did 5 years. That is crazy. 5 years.
What I thought was weird though is that the time skip doesn't start until Ant-Man comes back, which I thought was pretty interesting. Like, they use it's weird how they try to, even though they pull up so much setup, they're trying to, even in the same movie they put even more setup. They set up Ronin, right, which is Hawkeye, when he basically became a serial killer, right? They set that up. And then Thanos dying early. They basically set that up. And then Ant-Man was used as a setup for more plot. So it's like setup after setup after setup after setup. And it happens so fast. But it's coherent. It's coherent though. It's not like shit, it's way too fast and I have no idea what the fuck is going on. No, everything is falling into place and it's kind of nice. It's kind of neat. characters are a good thing to talk about first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
my little cousin's attacking me. Ellie, help!
Wait, what happened, Rob?
My little cousin's attacking me in the middle of the podcast.
Why is your little cousin attacking you in the podcast?
I don't know. Give me water.
I have water, but I can't. I can't put this to the goddamn screen. I got water. Try to say 100 here. All right. I'll talk about Ant-Man though. I thought using Ant-Man as a form of a time skip, like they could have showed us anywhere between like Thanos' head getting chopped off and then Ant-Man, but they're like, all this 5-year crap, you don't need to know anything. Just know that everything went down to shit. Some characters are suffering from PTSD. Other characters are trying to get better and whatnot. And then Ant-Man shows up and is like, it's been 5 hours. What the fuck happened?
Ellie, I finished my water. I'm in pain.
What do you mean you're in pain?
I got the water and then I finished it and I want to go get another one of Takis.
Max says hydration is important. Yes. I got like... I usually come prepared with 2 bottles, but I started drinking one before the stream. And then I have a second one, and then I have a third one. So I am prepared as fuck.
Ellie, continue the conversation. I'm gonna go get a water so I don't
die. God fucking damn it. Alright, anyways though, chat. What were your thoughts on fucking Ant-Man as a way to start off the 5-year time skip? I thought it was, like, thinking about, like, first watching the movie and then rewatching it, it never really occurred to me until now. Like, Ant-Man just fucking shows up, which they never explain how the fuck Ant-Man got out, but I guess they don't need to. Because there's a bunch of plot holes in the movie. But, like, Ant-Man shows up, right? And he tries to find out what the fuck has happened. Because, like, as he says in the movie, it's been 5 hours. What do you mean it's been 5 years? And he goes, you know, he goes just to make sure his wife is safe and all. But turns out that, like... Or not his wife, his daughter. Tries to find out his daughter is safe. His daughter is safe. Obviously, she grew up because it's been 5 years. But Hope and Hank are completely gone. And he's losing his fucking shit. And I think using Ant-Man is, like, as a key importance to the story. Because, like, Ant-Man shows up, right? It's been 5 years. He's like, I've been stuck in the fucking quantum realm. But I figured something out. And they were like, what? He's like, we can fucking time travel. I don't know how, because I don't got the expertise for that. If we can find somebody who can fucking do that, we can do that, right? And at first, they showed up to Tony Hawk. I said Tony Hawk. Tony Stark. They showed up to Tony. Tony as a character was kind of interesting. So, we kind of skipped over this, but this was at the very beginning. It's also in the trailer, too. Tony is adrift, right? And seeing Tony break down as a character... I thought that was gonna stay like that for the rest of the movie. It did not.
Thanos Chopper.
Why are you talking about the Thanos Chopper? By the way, I'm gonna just say this right now. I'm a bit upset that the Thanos Chopper isn't there. That's why it's in the thumbnail, and that's why it's on your screen right now, and that's why I am making a reference in the title. If you don't understand the reference, you're uncultured. No, I'm just... You're not uncultured, but I'm making a funny reference, and I'm sure some of you guys that are probably old enough would understand. But, what were your thoughts on Tony Stark not being an asshole for the rest of the movie? Like, kind of like how he was an asshole at the beginning. Like, he comes home, and he was like, fuck all of y'all. Fuck the whole world. I'm gonna live my life. What were your thoughts on that?
It's not that he wasn't an asshole. I think he was content after those 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And just didn't want to do anything else. I don't think that he stopped being an asshole.
No, because, like, at the very beginning, like, he was super pissed at Captain America. He's like, I almost died.
Oh, when he landed? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was like, we almost died. He's like, I almost died. You said me and you were going to do shit together. Me and you, Cap. And then we got separated. And I almost died. And I was about to die. Alone. Without you. And he was super fucking, like, he was almost bitchy, you know, just like, where does this whole shit come from, man?
I mean, I would be too. He was stuck in there for 3 months.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't take it out on Captain America, be like, nah, fuck you weren't here for me. Yeah. Like, I heard Echo. Do you have that?
Yeah, sorry, I have the thing.
It's so good. Oh, we got Yomi in the chat. The spoiler is that Josh is secretly Ant-Man. I mean, come on. Like, let's be honest, as funny as that joke is, You know, Ant-Man going up Thanos' butthole. I mean, that's. Did I ever tell you that meme was debunked twice, Rob?
What?
That you know the meme of Ant-Man trying to go up Thanos' butthole and expanding to kill Thanos? It's been debunked twice. It's been debunked by a guy by the name of Kyle. Huh?
What do you mean by that? Like, what does it mean? It was debunked.
It was debunked. Hear how it was debunked, right? So there's a YouTube channel called Because Science, and it's the host is Kyle, and he does a lot of science videos, right? He did a science video on how likely would Ant-Man kill Thanos by expanding it up his ass, and according to him, it doesn't fucking work. MatPat did the same thing, and according to MatPat, it doesn't work either. Like, they dead ass killed the meme.
Thanos would just expand along. Duh.
No, but here's the common idea of both of those videos. They're basically saying if Ant-Man were to expand as a safeguard, he would not expand wide enough to kill Thanos. Because it would be a confined space, and because of literally how durable Thanos' anus would be, it wouldn't be he wouldn't be able to expand to such a height where he would like stretch Thanos out and kill him.
Shut up! I don't want to talk about that.
I'm being serious though, and it wasn't just MatPat. It was look up Because Science. The host is Kyle, and he did a video on that too, and he debunked it.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, how far were we? Were we talking about the?
We were talking about the beginning. We forgot to mention the whole Tony Stark being adrift in space.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Started talking about that because I was explaining Ant-Man and how Ant-Man was like, "Yo, I need help with the time travel. I don't know about the time travel. I know it's possible, but we need a guy with brains who can fucking do it." And seeing how important fucking Ant-Man is to the story is kind of interesting. Like as a character, he's not super strong. He's not super smart, but it's like he was important by like circumstance, and I like how they made that a thing. But then we have Tony Stark here, who was being an arrogant cunt up until like
Tony's always a cunt.
Yeah, no, but like in the beginning of the movie, he was a complete fucking cunt. Like he managed to make friends with fucking Nebula, but then he comes home and he starts bitching at fucking at Captain America. He's like, "You weren't here for me. Fuck you." Yeah. Even though there's no way Captain America could have been for him anyways. That part, I don't know. I thought after that part, I thought, all right, I guess this is it. I thought that was gonna be the end of Iron Man, and then seeing Iron Man do a 180, I thought that was kind of interesting. Like that actually caught me off guard. I did not expect him to turn 180. Like when the Avengers showed up to his place and they were like, "Yo, we can do time travel. We can't figure it out, but you can. Can you help us out?" He was like, "No, I won't." And then eventually it shows the scene where he's running, a test, right? And the test proves positive that, hey, time travel is fucking real. He's like, "Holy fucking shit, I can do it. Yeah. I can do it." So,
that's crazy.
It's very crazy. Yo, I want to hear your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on Professor Hulk?
I don't know too much about Professor Hulk.
You don't know too much about Professor Hulk? So Professor Hulk, I don't remember at one point in the comics it was, but Professor Hulk is basically Bruce Banner and the Hulk combined.
Well, yeah, I know that.
In terms of personality, they're combined, right? And because of that, Bruce Banner will always stay in Hulk form, and then Bruce Banner would be the one taking over the Hulk form. I thought it was pretty interesting how they made him seem like a charismatic, laid-back kind of character.
I think that was a good thing.
That was a good thing, yeah, but it's like, me as a Hulk fan, I was just upset. Like, throughout the whole entire Hulk series of movies, they keep downplaying the Hulk, and it's just, like, I feel like every movie that Hulk shows up, each and every one after the next, like, he keeps getting downplayed more and more.
I think they wanted to lead up to this because every arc before this was in a movie. So we had the Planet Hulk arc, Ragnarok,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. It was like different subplots.
Are you eating right now?
I got a cop in my mouth.
You were like, you were like, are you just me Splash? Rookie was in here. I want to join. You want to join, Rookie?
No, Rookie.
No.
No, Rookie.
And you guys, we can talk spoilers in the chat too. I'll keep an eye on the chat.
But yeah, you guys can join in on the conversation. Just talk.
Wait, Mag, Professor Hulk ass. Are you talking about Professor Hulk's ass, or are you talking about Professor Hulk's ass? Are you talking about his ass or Izzy ass? Because in my opinion, he's kind of ass as a Hulk. Avengers 1, Thor, and Ragnarok had the best Hulk. Yeah, yeah. I will. I mean,
no. I don't like this brute force Hulk. I was never a fan. I don't know.
I mean, Thor Ragnarok Hulk made much more sense as a Hulk character.
Oh yeah.
Avengers 2 Hulk, they made him seem like a puppy. He was a fucking puppy in that movie, man. They're like, okay, Hulk, sun's setting down, you can go to bed now. And then fucking Hulk's like, okay. And then Bruce Banner takes over. I thought that was weird. Avengers 1 Hulk, I thought was pretty fucking hilarious. The way he beat the shit out of Loki. He just kept swinging him back and forth, and he just imprinted him into the fucking ground. I thought that was pretty funny. Captain America ass really is America's ass. We're not at that point yet, Rookie. But that's true. That's hella true. Fuck Avengers 2. Yeah, no. That's what I'm trying to say. Avengers 2 Hulk is a fucking puppy. Like,
have you seen the meme of Captain America? It's the volleyball meme of the two girls right next to each other. One is flat and one is like has some puff. And it's like the flat one is what's her name? Captain Marvel, and the puff one is Captain America.
You have to send me this. No, didn't they do that with... No. Wait a minute. Didn't they do that with Spider-Man?
No.
I'm pretty sure they did that with Spider-Man. They put Captain Marvel's ass, and she was flat, and then they put Tom Holland Spider-Man's picture, and apparently he had ass.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
Mm.
I guess you... the meme is kind of old. It's at least a year old. I can tell you that.
Well, that's probably...
But yeah, no, Professor Hulk... They made him funny. They made the Hulk funny. But they really need to put,
It's the Hulk without all the emotions.
I mean, yeah, no, but, like, Professor Hulk is understandable, right? But at the same time, I feel like Hulk as a whole, throughout the whole entire series, he is downplayed. And I want to see, like... I doubt we'll ever see Worldbreaker Hulk on the big screen.
We'll never see him on the big screen.
But it would be nice to see, like, the return of a vicious Hulk where he's just fucking tearing shit down, and it requires, like, 2 Avenger teams worth of members to take him down. Like, not even Captain Marvel can stop him. If we ever get a Hulk like that in the movies, I'd bust the fattest nut. Like, we need a Hulk like that. We really do. We really fucking do. Like, you can't tell me otherwise that we cannot.
There's the meme in your DM, Zilly. If you want to show the chat.
The chat? Oh. Okay, hold on. Time out. Yo, why is she so thick, though?
That's crazy.
That's wild. She thick and she got some legs, man. But bro, that's funny. That's fucking funny. Oh yeah, no, that's I don't know. Hulk is funny, but he's not cool. I don't know. I think the only time Hulk was really cool when we got to the Thanos snap, or the Hulk snap.
Bro, you can finally see the butt.
We need Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Hulk, to be honest. What did Hulk do in Marvel vs. No. Didn't he punch him? No, that was Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate. I was gonna say, in one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games, he punched a monster from Monster Hunter, but no, that's or not an Ultimate. That's an Infinite. That was an Infinite, if I'm not mistaken. He was ass. What's up, Shorty? That's what I'm saying, man. Like Hulk, he trash. He trash.
Yeah.
What point of the movie are we talking about now? So
we were talking about how they just figured out time travel.
Yeah, they figured out time travel.
Yeah.
The way they show that scene was kind of funny too. Like Tony's like, "All right, I'm gonna do this. Let's try this and try that," and then he's like, "Holy shit, I cracked the code." Which is funny. How come they never did like try to mess around with it before?
I don't think there was ever a need or like
You
a
think
want.
you think that might have been it? Just not the need,
Not the want.
not the want.
Never crossed their minds. Because everyone reacts the same to it. It's like
yeah. But it's like you would think that the concept of time travel outside of the use of the Infinity Stones was like, I don't know. I feel like that would have been thought of before because time travel does become like a, I wouldn't say like a major thing, but at one point it becomes almost kind of often in the comics. Kind of not really.
Thing about it is that Scott Lang is how to say this? He's talking about quantum physics, and he's talking about this to Tony, and then I don't think anyone really understands quantum physics other than Tony, and I don't think it ever crossed Tony's mind. So.
I mean, it could also be that, but I don't know. I mean, he has a fucking nanotech suit, and you mean to me you never thought of like I don't know, like recreating pin particles?
Well, I mean, he didn't think about the solution till that day.
I wonder that we'll probably save this conversation for later, but I wonder if they're gonna mess around with the concept of like time travel and all that after the movie.
Realm, doesn't it? He uses the quantum realm. I don't even think he knew about the quantum until then. Or how time.
I mean, it could be that. Now that thinking about it, now it could be that because Hank Pym, which is the older guy who gave Ant-Man his suit, that was his area of expertise, if I'm not mistaken. The whole quantum realm thing, and then it was only Hank Pym who really studied it well compared to like anybody else.
Yeah,
I'm about to rewatch the Ant-Man movies, but I don't think anybody else can recreate that his technology. Can they?
No, I'm pretty sure they can.
If I'm not mistaken, I think his technology was stolen. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen the Ant-Man movies in a minute. So
I didn't.
The last time I tried to saw the Ant-Man and Wasp movie, I fell asleep halfway through it.
I almost fell asleep.
I mean, the movie was all right, but I don't know. I got tired and I fell asleep.
I don't ever think we need like. What annoys me is that.
What does?
We're like there's like whole phases just dedicated to like sequels. That's what kind of annoys me.
Dedicated to what?
Sequels.
Uh-huh.
I think end of phases should like lead up big. It doesn't have to be an Avengers movie, but something big.
I mean, we could have another Avengers movie, but like it wouldn't be Avengers. It would be like the new Avengers, or don't give it. Well, no, I take that back. If they're gonna make another story or another movie with the Avengers, the title of the movie should not be called Avengers.
I was gonna say
That's what I think.
We don't need to end every phase with an Avengers movie, but I think we should end every phase with something.
Has every phase ended with an Avengers movie?
No, I'm pretty sure it hasn't. Let me check all the phases.
Because Phase 1, I don't think Phase 1 even had an Avengers movie.
Avengers?
No, what I'm saying though, Phase 1 doesn't even have Avengers movie though. Did it?
Let me see your...
Hold up. Let me see. Are we about to do some research right now?
No, it did.
It did?
Phase 1, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The Avengers. Phase 2, Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man.
Send me the whole entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send you a list in order of
Yeah, if it's an image, that'd be perfect, and I'll pull it up and Put it on the
Oh,
screen.
you want? Okay, I'll just send you an image then.
Yeah, if you have the image, go ahead and send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor. I mean, well, they can still probably change that for the future. Because we're in Phase 4 now, right? Or did we just finish Phase 4? No.
We're about to finish Phase 4 with Spider.
Yeah, with Spider-Man. Oh, then there you go. We didn't finish Phase 4 with Avengers. We ended it with Spider-Man.
But I feel like there should be a major thing in.
A major thing? I mean, who knows? I mean, probably the Spider-Man movie can tease something.
Okay. Pull that image up and I'll talk about the Phase show.
Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna pull that.
It's not as complicated as.
No, it's not that. It's just because of like the way I have everything set up. You know, I'll show the stream, but I'm not gonna keep it. Oh, fucking wrong one. All right. That why does that look so convoluted? Like you have, is this a watch order?
No, this is like a timeline.
Oh, it's a timeline. Oh, what? It looks so bad. It looks fuck, wrong one.
I'll get a cleaner one.
If you can find a cleaner one, that'd be dope. That'd be good. But where were we at?
Okay, I found a cleaner one.
I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about Quantum Realm.
Yes, the Quantum Realm. Hopefully we get to explore that more in the future. I really think it would be dope if we do get to mess around with it. Let's save that talk for after we're done talking about Endgame, though.
Okay, so this is all I can find. Don't hate me.
No, I'm not gonna hate you, because I feel like at this point, those images are just buried upon other crap. Like, if you talk, like, if you look up Adventure movie phases, it's gonna show you... Oh, well, there's phase 1.
Okay, here. Oh, that's hella small.
Oh, there's a couple of timelines that also include the Netflix series. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah. Let me look at the phase here. Okay, so phase 2 was Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man.
Okay.
Should have a major event in there somewhere. Phase 3 was Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians Volume 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Endgame, and then Far From Home, Spider-Man. Phase 4 will be Black Widow, Eternals, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2, and Guardians Volume.
Alright, let me see if I can pull this image up for you guys. How does it look on the stream? Am I... Yeah, it looks... Let's zoom in for you. That looks somewhat decent. Let's see here.
Why don't you just copy the link of the...
I know, I already did. So we have phase 1 up here. Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Avengers. Phase 2, okay. So we are basically in phase 4 then.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Phase 3 was a big fucking phase. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, this is a giant phase.
Hella movies. Like, look at this. We got Civil War. Yeah, let's be honest, though. Civil War is basically Avengers 2.5.
It's a Captain America film.
It's a Captain America. Okay, you know what? Speaking of Captain America, right? It should still be an Avengers movie, considering that in the comics, Captain America is a pretty big character. But in the movies, he's a side character. Iron Man takes the show floor for a lot of the fucking scenes and a lot of the plot.
Yeah.
Like, more stuff evolves around Iron Man than it does with Captain America. So, Infinity War Part 1. So that's still... God damn it. Oh, I forgot the Inhumans were part of Phase 3, which... Huh. That's weird.
I forget. Okay, so... We're losing track, Ellie. We're losing track.
I know. But like, we're doing lore here, right?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So that's why.
When are we gonna Warframe on stream? I don't know. The next major expansion that comes out, because I know a lot of people don't like Warframe when I stream it. They're like, ugh, this game. I'm like, I like it, but people don't. So I'm just like, if people really don't like it, I'm probably gonna stay away from it a bit. But
okay.
So time travel.
Time travel. They got their suits. I'm gonna kind of gloss over.
What are your thoughts on their suit designs?
I think those are cool. I saw one of the hats that looked like that, and it was really cool.
It's like I'm gonna be honest. Ant-Man needs that new helmet for the suits. He like the quantum suits.
Dude, that the War Machine one. That was so sick.
The War Machine one was pretty fucking dope. But like the quantum suits, right? They're basically a modified version of the Ant-Man suit. But the helmet design is much more better than Ant-Man's, because Ant-Man's has like that weird like fucking like steampunk like fucking oxygen breather running, you know, across his fucking like mask and shit. And then like they basically removed that in the quantum realm suits, and they made the helmet look more sleeker. They got a nice visor. I thought that was pretty fucking dope. I'm like, Ant-Man should keep that. But no, it's gonna have the classic look.
Really weird old comic one.
How does it look?
What, Ellie?
No.
The really weird Ant-Man comic one. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, are you talking about the one where it's just like a helmet with like the weird like feeler metal like things and like like it doesn't even cover the mouth and you can see his eyes? Mm-hmm. That shows up in the fucking movie. Oh, we got Fern in here. Thanks, said yeet to everyone. Yeah, that's what he did. Well, welcome to the stream, Fern. Welcome to the spoiler cast, aka the Skullcast.
Yeah, I really don't like that. I really don't like it.
I don't like it either, but I like how they reference it in the movie, and it looks just as horrible in the movie. It's like this man literally got like a sheet of metal, cut it out, and just folded it into a fucking helmet. That's how it looks like in the movie, and it's whack. It's whack.
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 Okay. So
a
little bit after I'm gonna skim over the age time thing that they did, because this is a spoiler cast. I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen the movie. Mm-hmm. So yeah. The age reverting and stuff is kind of weird. I think
that was just for comic relief. The having fucking like at the end of that little scene where they kept changing his age over and over again, is like, I pissed my pants. I don't know if it was old me or young me or me. Fucking and then you have fucking Hulk nervously say, time travel. Yeah, it works.
They
Progress.
Time travel in a really odd way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit to when they split up.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now real quick. Before they fucking split up, I keep fidgeting with things as we talk, but before they fucking split up, did you just find it weird how Nebula didn't tell Black Widow and Hawkeye
that they needed
Thanos got the for the Soul Stone?
What an asshole,
bro! Nebula, I don't know, man. Nebula, she was cool, but she made so many fucking mistakes. Like,
what a dick, dude,
bro.
Hey, yeah, the Soul Stone is over there, y'all.
Like, did it ever occur to her? Like, did it ever occur to her that it was like Thanos eats his daughter, free Soul Stone?
No, she's aware of it. She's aware of it. You know why?
Why?
Because last movie, she was like, Gamora, oh, Thanos killed her. She's aware of that shit, dude. She knows it.
Well,
she
no.
About it in the last movie.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, did it never occur to her? No, she even mentions it in the fucking movie too. By the way, she was like,
"It did occur to her.
Like, you know what happens to you in the future? Thanos kills you. She knows Thanos fucking killed Gamora."
Was the Hail Hydra thing only a reference to the comic books?
We'll
yes.
We'll get to the Hail Hydra, by the way.
We'll
we'll get into the Hell Hydra. But like it's just I like that scene fucking happens. I'm just like, wait, do they fucking know? Mm-hmm. And it's another thing too. It's a good thing on the director's part that they didn't decide to send Captain America to get the Soul Stone. Because imagine he goes over to get the Soul Stones and he sees fucking Red Skull. He's like, bitch, why are you here? They never explained.
Imagine if they sent Captain Tony.
Captain Tony.
Cap and Tony.
Cap and Tony. Oh no. It'd be Civil War 2.
For America.
It'd be Civil War 2, but yeah, no, that I thought, I'm just like, fuck Nebula, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, you're helpful, but fuck you.
What? Okay. So they arrive in New York. They arrive on Vormir, and they arrive on Asgard.
Yeah.
Thor's a bitch.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, Thor has like PTSD. I'm surprised they didn't pull off a thing where Thor just spent like hours eating chips. No. I take that back. He didn't spend hours on the couch eating ice cream right out of the tub while watching novellas, man. I'm surprised they didn't do that with Thor. Instead, they just made him like a bumblefuck that drinks beer.
It was weird. Like,
I get why they fucking did it, but it was like they could have made it. Like Thor was comic relief to him. Like they could have made it a little bit more funny. It would have been stereotypical. But I definitely wanted him to be watching that one show. What was that fucking? What's that infamous American soap opera that like it's been going on for fucking years and it never ends?
I don't. What?
All right, I'm gonna look this shit up. I forgot the fucking name. Soap opera show.
The Young and the Restless?
Yeah! Yo, imagine! Yo! Like imagine! Yo! Imagine, like, Hulk and Raccoon go over there, and you just fucking see, like, Thor, you know, just, like, with a big tub of fucking ice cream, you know, scooping, like, chocolate ice cream out of it, and just like crying over the Young and the Restless.
1973, by the way.
Yeah! That shit is old as fuck, and I'm pretty sure it's still ongoing. I don't know if it's ended recently, but that shit is old.
Yeah, it is. Still ongoing.
Yo, he'll be out here watching La Rosa de Guadalupe, man, crying.
12:30 p.m. Season 46, episode 170.
Oh, 170. I was like, wait a minute.
No, season 46, episode 100.
So this shit, I'm pretty sure this shit has more episodes than One Piece.
Yeah.
It has to surpass One Piece. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be mind blown. But yeah, no.
It airs every day, Ellie.
Almost. It's Monday through Friday. I know that. I remember watching The Price is Right. And after The Price is Right ending, the Young and the Restless came up, and I'm just like, and I'm like, fuck this shit. My mom can watch it. I ain't trying to watch it. Hoping for a white flower to appear. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Yo. We're fucking getting sidetracked, but I can just imagine him watching La Rosa de Guadalupe.
God. All right.
But yeah, no, okay. Thor's a fat bitch. Yeah, I said it. Also, they call him the what was it, Lebowski?
Now I can be Thor.
Yeah. Oh man, I want to talk more about Thor, but like he becomes more funnier later on. But Thor, yeah, he's fat. He doesn't play Fortnite, but he'll yell for you over voice chat for Fortnite. And he drinks a lot of beer. He became an alcoholic.
That was really like that broke my heart to see that though.
See it broken down Thor?
Yeah.
It kind of broke down my heart too, but at the same time, like I totally get why. Because at the end of the movie, right? So We all know at the end. Okay. No. At the end of the. Hold up. No. Let me explain. Why, as much as we hate seeing Fat Thor, why it makes fucking sense. The previous movie, he failed to aim for the head. In this movie, he was super fucking pissed and he went for the head. But he still couldn't get over his shit. And he was pissed and depressed ever since. He started, abusing, like, fucking alcohol, so he became an alcoholic. So, that shit, it works so fucking well that it's too good. It's too fucking good. And he doesn't really recover, I feel, until the very end.
Yeah, no, he doesn't find closure at all.
Yeah, but even then, it's almost like we're gonna see Fat Thor more. We're probably gonna see Fat Thor again. I think
we're gonna see Fat Thor for another movie, and then Thor's gonna
be back. Yeah, he'll rage for you. See, exactly. It's weird. Like, yo, somebody fucking you up in Smash, and you're in a voice call, be like, Thor, this motherfucker keeps hitting me with neutral L, man. Say something. So, the whole segment too, thinking about it, like Thor recovering, what was it, the reality stone, right? No.
What was it? It was,
It was a reality stone, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yes. Because on Morag was a power stone.
No. Wait. Okay. New York had 3 stones at once. Time Stone. Space. And
they had Time Stone, Soul Stone, and whatever's in the fucking Tesseract.
Space is the blue one, isn't it?
So I guess Space Stone. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, and then.
Okay. Yeah, they went for power.
Yeah, no, they went for the reality stone. That was the stone that Thor was trying to get, along with Raccoon. Yeah. Thor. His hammer. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm looking at the MCU colors because the MCU colors are different from the comic colors.
Yeah, Space, I know, but okay.
Reality, Dark World. Yeah, okay, you're right. You're
yeah. So going up to what Rookie said, I'm gonna be honest. Thor's mission to pick up the stone was just kind of. I feel like they could have done it a little bit better. I don't know about you, but they could have done it a little bit better.
Yeah.
The only thing that was super fucking crazy is when he fucking called in his hammer from the time, and he's like, "I'm gonna take it with me." That was pretty crazy. But that whole entire scene was just. I felt like it was weak. I feel like they could have done that better.
They could have done that way better.
Way better, because like. Thor was supposed to be a broken down character, and you needed closure.
There's a scene later that really makes me mad.
With Thor, or?
No, it's just a scene later that'll talk.
All right, we'll get there. But Thor's mission to recover the reality stone was in my opinion. Until they got the hammer, then it was good. How did you feel about Morag? Well, we already talked about. Well, we kind of talked about the recovery with the Soul Stone. We were pissed off at Nebula for not telling them the fucking details, so we had to see Scarlet and Hawkeye fight. I was pretty sad about that. What? How about you, Rob?
Yeah, they were like, I hate myself. No, I hate myself.
Yeah, it was literally who had the biggest fucking depression. And who would take you, like, who would commit slew or slide and take themselves out. Like, that was nuts. I really, considering that we're going to get, like, another, or we're going to get a Black Widow movie, I really thought they were going to kill Hawkeye, but it's like, no.
Oh, really quick?
That's the end. What's up?
It made me smile a little when earlier in the movie they introduced Hawkeye as Slayer dude.
As Ronin.
We're
getting a Ronin movie, by the way.
Oh no, we definitely are.
That's
it made me a little happy. Weeb.
Yeah, he's a weeb.
I was like, he's a weeb.
No.
And then and then the dude was like, "Shidi!"
Bro!
And they didn't show subtitle for that or anything. And I was like, I know what that means!
Yeah! No, not only that, like, you see him, like, all fucking cloaked up like a ninja or some shit. And after he does the kill, he's like, cleans his blade on his arm. I'm just like, he's a weeb.
He's definitely a weeb.
He's definitely a weeb, yeah. It's like, they really fucking knew. They were like, let's just get the two most depressed fucking characters and have them fight each other to prevent each other's suicide to get the Soul Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I saw Hawkeye, I was like, tell my wife that I love her, and then he fucking runs off, and Scarlett's like, no, you tell him, and it's like literally, they beat the shit out of each other. You know, one person will beat the crap out of the other to keep him down, and then they try to go for the jump, and then the other person's like, nah, get over here. I'm the one jumping. That's... Yeah.
Give me 1 sec, Ellie. Right. Un momento, por...
Alright. The interweaves in the theater room. I'm pretty sure they fucking did it when they saw Ronin like that. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we're getting a Ronin movie. So we're gonna see probably the most weeb thing Marvel movies will ever do. We'll see Hawkeye running around in a ninja suit, killing niggas, you know, with his bow and arrows and he had ninja stars. He had fucking shurikens too. He either had shurikens or throwing knives, and he was just like, whenever he heard footsteps behind him, he would be like, take him out. I wonder how they would do that though as a movie, because in the movie he was in Japan, and then the movie they also mentioned that he was in Mexico. So I don't know. Maybe he found some type of like black underground network. He starts killing people.
And he beat him up with his stand. Yeah.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Why? I don't want to see stands in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No.
His stand is his arrows. He's whole horse.
He's whole horse.
Whole horse.
He's the whole horse.
The entire horse.
Is there a stand that shoots arrows?
No. No, wait, because we have. Oh, wait, no. There's no stand that shoots arrows.
I mean, the closest thing to that was Hermit Purple and his Emerald Splash, but Emerald Splash is trash.
You said Hermit Purple and
I said no, not Hermit Purple. Fucking what's the name of Kaku instead?
Hierophant.
The Hierophant. There you go. Whenever he does Emerald Splash.
Hermit Purple and his Splash.
Oh man, I got my JoJo stands wrong. There's so many, man. I
did think Black Widow was gonna stay alive, but no, it was weird.
No, it was weird, and to see her die, like fall to the ground and die, it's weird. Wait, real quick, sidetracking though. Fern says he had a legit argument about stands and personas.
Oh no, they're definitely the same.
They're basically the same thing, except you know.
Except one is a personality, and the other is your fighting spirit. And the fighting spirit is way cooler.
Ooh. Even though I feel sorry for the one kid in JoJo Part 3 where his stand is nothing more than a bunch of bugs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Oh, that's Part 4. I thought you were gonna talk about the kid who died of a cold suddenly in Part 7 after winning the race.
Hey! I ain't that far yet! Fuck you!
It's not even important.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's just, and then he suddenly died of a cold.
Was it because of a stand?
No.
He just suddenly died of a cold?
He just died of a cold.
What the fuck? Why? We're sidetracked again.
He just died of a cold.
We're getting sidetracked again, Rob. But colds kill. Apparently.
Colds kill.
Colds kill.
As for the boy who had been in prison with a death sentence, along the abolishment of the monarchy, he was granted amnesty and set free. He would later die of a cold.
F. I'm gonna type F in the chat. How old is this kid, anyways?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? We're getting sidetracked, but
sidetracking. Okay.
We're sidetracking by sidetracking
Marvel.
more.
Why are we talking about JoJo? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Fern brought it up, and I was like, "Can we talk JoJo real quick?"
Okay, Marvel. Okay, so I want to get past the time travel thing. So they go to New York. They explain time travel, and they're like, "Okay, so Doctor Strange gave Thanos the stone for a reason. Mm-hmm. Here's why." And they were talking about, "Oh, how can your science prove that time will still be intact?" And then he's like, "All right, listen here, bitch."
I must say this right now. Yeah. That scene where Banner is talking to the Ancient One about
out of his soul.
Out of his soul, by the way. She hit him with the 1-inch punch and knocked his soul out of his body. But like, I'm gonna say this right now, that scene is pretty fucking amazing because of a few words she said. Doctor Strange is supposed to be the strongest of us. We're getting a Doctor Strange sequel, right? He's supposed to be the best of, the masters of magic, right?
Yeah.
The Ancient One is stupid fucking strong to the point where if you ever watched Doctor Strange 1, she was drawing power from another dimension to power herself and to keep herself alive. And Doctor Strange is supposed to be better than that? I want to see some crazy fucking bullshit. Right?
Doctor Strange is very strong. If you've ever read the Strange comics, Ellie.
Well, of course, just like in almost all the characters in the MCU. Doctor Strange got downplayed for sure.
Doctor Strange used to be like he was the problem solver.
Yeah.
And then he got nerfed.
He got demoted. He got demoted on Discord.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
One time, it was just a little bit because the writers were like, "Okay, it's kind of ridiculous." And the second time was when he refused to fight the war with 3 giant gods. I forget their names.
Yeah.
But I think he refuses to fight in that war, and so his power is reduced to 60%.
Yeah.
Or like he now has 40% of his power, or something like that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think at one point Doctor Strange was strong enough to even rival the Infinity Stones.
Oh no, Doctor Strange can do anything.
Yeah. But but over time he's been getting depowered more and more and more.
Because he's ridiculous, man.
He really fucking is. But like in the Doctor Strange movie, he was pretty fucking good. He didn't do much in Infinity War. Other than create portals and shit, which we'll eventually get to. But
he kept his promise. I'm gonna jump the gun a little.
Go ahead, jump the gun.
Of sacrificing someone for the greater good of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Like he didn't do much, but he was also super important too. Like the weight of the fucking universe was on his shoulders, and he's like, "Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah,
we have to do it. We have to do it." When we get to that point, we'll explain that a little bit more. But like Doctor Strange became an important character as soon as they went back for the Time Stone. They were like I saw that scene. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Doctor Strange isn't gonna be here for another few years. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Said that, and I was like, what?
They're like,
that's crazy that she knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that she would know, but like, I didn't expect her to be like, "Oh yeah, you gotta wait a couple years."
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. That scene is a pretty fucking good scene because like it speaks volume of the character of Doctor Strange, and the Ancient One was pretty fucking OP in her own right. Granted, we never saw her at full power, which I'm sure she never used full power on purpose because she had to give the mantle to Doctor Strange. Like, she knew Doctor Strange was coming, but she had to put everything into place. I'm sure if she went full power on Doctor Strange as Doctor Strange was getting better, it would fuck up it would fuck up, I guess, destiny. Because I'm sure she believed Doctor Strange was destined to be her successor, and she must have been like, nah, if I do something about this, it's gonna make it worse, and he'll do a better job than me if he were to take my spot. So I'm gonna let him have it in a very elaborate and confusing way because she was a bitch in the movie to him. But hey, he's so supreme now.
Yeah, he is. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that part was cool. What did you think? Forward. I was gonna say, what did you think about the whole acquiring, trying to acquire Loki's staff while trying to acquire the Tesseract at the same time? What were your thoughts on that?
That's what I was gonna fast forward to, actually. So
I mean, not really fast forward, but it literally happened right next to it, or right after.
Shut up. So, I didn't. Okay, so I think it was interesting that Captain America ran into Captain America and saw himself, and he said, "I could do this all day." And then the old Captain's like, "Yeah." That's what got.
Yo, that was fun. That whole fucking fight, the way it starts. And then once we're done talking about the fight, we'll also talk about the Hell Hydra thing. But that shit was fucking funny because it's like, it's weird. Like Captain America as a character, even he's super grounded already. He doesn't get much character development. But it's funny though how it's like they go back in time and it's almost like young Captain America and older Captain America.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. You do you. I know how you were, and I know how I am now. So let's just get this over with. And then at the end, he was like, "Holy shit, that is America's ass." I like the subtle jokes in this movie. I like the subtle jokes. Hearing the whole entire everybody watching the movie laugh at the subtle jokes is kind of funny too.
Yeah, that was the best part about it.
Mm-hmm. What were your thoughts on the Hail Hydra though? There it is! Alright, Friend's been waiting for this. I've been meaning to talk about it too. Rob seems super excited. So alright, what are your thoughts on the Hail Hydra?
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but I think it was a really nice nod.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because they got the exact same goon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? You remember that scene?
Yeah.
They got the exact same goons.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be, does anyone want to get out? Right? I thought it was gonna be that scene again, but then he whispered "Hail Hydra," and I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah. So here's the crazy thing: how it is in the comic books, and unfortunately, we're not gonna get this in the fucking movies.
Oh, we're definitely not.
We're definitely not, and it upsets me. But in the comics, right? It's a reference from the comics. What happens is that at one point, Red Skull manages to tamper with the Captain America timeline and turns him into a Hydra agent. And not only was he a Hydra agent, he was a sleeper agent. So at the right time, right, he was going to be a good guy up until a specific point. When he got up to a specific point and he climbed up the high enough ranks, and I believe in S.H.I.E.L.D., he was going to flip shit around. And the indicator that he was going to begin to flip shit around, Hail Hydra.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And here's the reason why it upsets me that we're not going to get this in the movies, and I was kind of excited for it, is that lead to a series of events known as Secret Empire. And it was basically like another Civil War scenario. You had Captain America, a bunch of villains, and a couple of superheroes who actually joined him as Captain America was taking over the United States, turned it into Hydra America, and he wanted to take over the world. But before he could take over the world, he had to take care of a couple of specific superheroes that were gonna affect him or stop him in some way, which eventually he does get stopped. And that would have been dope to see as a movie. Like, imagine Captain America actually out of nowhere just fucking turning heads. And everyone was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the Hell Hydra thing was so sick.
Yeah, it's a reference to that, comic, right? And that comic is pretty fucking amazing. Eventually, and this is also kind of funny too, because I don't know if this was intentional, but the Captain America versus Captain America scene also happens in that same comic book art, except it's not young Captain America. Well, it is kind of young Captain America and old Captain America, but it's OG Captain America versus Hydra Captain America, which, by the way, he is wearing an Iron Man suit. That happens in the fucking comics. If you guys want to read it, go ahead. I don't want to talk too much about it. We can save that for another time. But that is a pretty good fucking comic. That's how it ends. It ends with two Captain Americas fighting for dominance. But yeah, no, like, I saw that shit. I'm like, we're not going to get a Secret Empire movie, but it's a nice little touch. And I like how he fucking does it. He whispers, he was like, Hell Hydra. And they were like, shit, he's one of us? All right, give it to him. And he walks off with the scepter. I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. I've now explained what the Hell Hydra is. Basically, Red Skull, who is one of the biggest enemies Captain America fought. What happened is that he created. If you watch in the movie, you know how they had the cube, right? The blue cube. That's the Tesseract. Red Skull managed to create his own version of the Tesseract. Managed to use time travel bullshit and change Captain America's story for the right time, or timeline, for the right time for Captain America to just take over the United States.
So the reference was about a comic where Captain America wears that. It's a little more than that.
It's pretty much exactly that. Much more goes on, obviously, but it's pretty much that. We're not gonna get that, unfortunately, but that's what the Hell Hydra is from.
The comic is so sick.
The comic is so sick, and not only that, it was probably one of the more controversial comics. Because when that issue first came out, everybody fucking exploded. They were like, wait.
I exploded.
Everybody fucking exploded. And not only that, some people got really fucking pissed. They were like, alright, this ain't my Captain America.
No.
Because, a lot of those details don't get revealed until much later about what's really going on with Captain America, right? Out of nowhere, he just says, Hail Hydra. And it's like, huh? And that's it. And then once the issues, you start reading through the issues and through the chapters, and you start getting more into that comic, the comic will start putting 2 and 2 for you together, and you're just like, holy fucking shit. What are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If you want to read it, go ahead. It's The Secret Empire. Look up a reading order. Because for Secret Empire, there's a bunch of main comics, and there's a bunch of side comics too. There's a bunch of side comics just for Deadpool. And Deadpool is super fucking important to Secret Empire. But there's a bunch of comics that focus on his, point of view. There's a couple other comics that focus on a couple other characters' point of view. So if you want to read it, look into it. It is amazing. And another thing, too, from what I heard, it was supposed to be a soft reboot. I guess it never turned out to be a soft reboot, but it was still amazing nonetheless. So look it up. Read it. It's pretty fucking good.
I kind of wish that Secret Empire event did happen. Their shit. Because movie theaters only had a comic book moment happen twice.
I mean,
a comic book-y moment. The end of Infinity War and later in this movie are the two really comic. And I don't think the audience has ever has ever felt like that for a character.
Yeah.
Just kind of bad.
Yeah, because some of the references are subtle unless you actually read the comics. You're just like, oh, okay, that's neat. But if you read the comics, you're just like, holy shit, they fucking did it. They fucking did it. So there's the happening with the scepter. What were your thoughts on them trying to claim the Tesseract?
Okay, so Loki's definitely staying alive. Not only that, he's getting his own show. I think that was really bad luck, that whole.
Yeah! So many fucking stairs! Hulk no like stairs!
That was really bad luck.
But what I don't get, though, it's
What I don't get is that everyone's out of work that day. Yeah, go on.
What I don't get, though, is that, they should have explained this, did Hulk really walk down the stairs that fast?
He should have just jumped down.
I mean, he could have, but, you don't, the movie doesn't tease that. You just see the Hulk walking down the stairs, and you're just like, whatever. That's fine. And then later on, he fucking punches through the fucking wall like the Kool-Aid Man. He's like, fuck stairs! And then, like, they lose the fucking Tesseract. Which, by the way, that's already one timeline inconsistency that nobody really likes to fucking talk about.
That's not an inconsistency. They did that intentionally.
I mean, they did that intentionally, but, like...
I'm talking about why the timeline is fucked up.
I know, but, like, everybody talks about the other fuck-up, which we'll get to later. But technically speaking, that's also a timeline fuck-up, because Loki dipped.
Oh, no, that's definitely a timeline.
He fucking dipped, and he dipped with the fucking Tesseract.
Loki leaving with the Tesseract just gave Thanos one stone.
I mean...
Didn't Thanos send...
No, well, I mean, the only time Loki was ever involved with the Tesseract and Thanos was at the beginning of Infinity War, when they were flying away from Asgard.
I thought Thanos sent Loki to New York to go get it.
I think he did.
So, there you go. I mean...
what year was Infinity War taking place? Was it 2014 or...
Infinity War? Infinity War took place last year. 2018.
I mean, not Infinity War, the first Avengers movie. What year did it take place, technically?
Oh, 2010.
Was it 2010?
Almost. I think it might have been 2011, but I'm pretty sure it's 2010.
Well, no, because if I'm not mistaken, in the whatchamacallit, in
May 4th.
when they went to Morag.
May 4th, 2012. Sorry.
When they went to get it took place in 2012.
Yeah.
Huh. That's I guess I missed that little detail.
Yep. Avengers movies take place in real time.
Because I remember when they were trying to get the stone from Morag and the Soul Stone, that was back in 2012. And during that little segment, Thanos didn't have a stone yet.
Well, yeah, but that's because the timeline wasn't fucked with. Remember how they said future or past self doesn't affect the future? It's just a timeline fuck up.
Timeline fuck ups, man.
Yeah, it's just Marvel.
God, this was like back when I was streaming Mortal Kombat 11. I was just pissed at every time inconsistency ever. I'm like, what the fuck? And the chat was like, don't even think about it. Don't think too much into it. I was like, well, too late. I'm thinking about it, and I got a headache. It's weird. Fucking them losing the Tesseract was bad luck.
Yeah, that was really bad luck.
That was really bad luck.
It sets up everything. It sets up a whole new thing that they could just do with Loki. I don't know what they could do with
it. They could. I like that late middle thing though, where they traveled back even farther back into the 70s. Was it?
70s.
I think it was the 70s. They traveled back into the 70s because they're like, shit. How do we get the Tesseract now? It's like Tony's like, I might know. And then we get to saw the last Stanley cameo.
40s.
Wasn't the
World
40s?
War II, right?
No, it wasn't the 40s.
What time did that take place?
It was the 70s.
Because Peggy was there.
Yes, correct. But so was Tony Stark's dad, and he mentioned that Tony's mother was expecting.
Didn't this take place during World War II?
No, it was after World War II.
Okay.
That was several years after World War II.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because we get to see Stan Lee, right? When they go back in time even further, we get to see Stan Lee, and he's a hippie. And he literally said, "Make love, not war," which I think in the 70s they just got out of the Cold War, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was either the 70s or the 80s. Around that time, they just got out of the Cold War. But also, rest in peace, Stan Lee. Fortunately, he didn't get to see the final cut of the movie. But
yeah.
But what were your thoughts on that? I thought it was pretty neat. I guess.
I thought it was a good moment that Tony was. Oh yeah, here's what my dad told me. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Your dad sounds like a smart man."
Mm-hmm. And he just gave his dad a hug. And his dad was like,
okay.
who the fuck are you? Why are you hugging me? Yeah. You know, that scene was alright. I think that was more to just set up set Tony up as a father.
Yeah.
Which doesn't get fully, explored, him being a father. Like, it just happens briefly. So there's fatherhood for you.
Cap seeing Peggy broke my heart.
What was that?
Cap seeing Peggy broke my heart. Or I said Peggy. Was it? I always forget her name. Is it Peggy?
That's her nickname. Her real name is Margaret. I think. I don't remember.
I just looked at NBC for Marvel.
But yeah, no.
Peggy Carter? Yeah.
Yeah. Thought it was Margaret.
No.
Was it actually Peggy?
Margaret Peggy Carter.
There you go. See, we're both right. We're both right. But,
I like her.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn. So many years, and he still loves her. Like, the patience Captain America must have.
Captain America is the most loyal man to exist.
For real. Then again, he came from a much more simpler time.
I think Peggy's actor just turned 18. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Huh?
Yeah.
The actor for Peggy Carter just turned 18?
I think that's what it was.
No? You wild.
Am I retarded?
Yes?
I think I am.
Like, she dead-ass appeared in the first Captain America movie several years ago, dude.
Someone just turned 18. I forget who.
It might have been one of the... I think I know who might have just turned 18 in the movies. We'll talk about that later. But you missed the mark.
First appearance, Tales of Suspense. Okay, that's not her actor. That's the fucking day her comic appeared. Or she appeared. I'm Googling this. No.
Rob, you're killing me. I think me just had a brain fart moment, which is like, Yo, now look what Fern is saying in the chat. So is Captain a retro? Yo, Captain America out here.
As far as I'm concerned, if we were to her first appearance in the comics was 1966.
She's not 18. First, she's not 18, and Captain America's not into lollies. It's just Rob fucked up. Like that. That shit. That when you said she was 18, that shit made no sense to me. I'm just like, huh?
Looking. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm super off.
Yeah, super off.
I thought someone turned 18 on the set. I forget who. She's 37. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who just turned 18?
I can think of 3 characters right now. Tom Holland, probably.
No, Tom is like 20.
Is he?
I think he is.
The actress who is Ant-Man's daughter probably turned 18.
There you go. That's who. Yeah, Tom Holland's 22.
That's probably my second choice of who just turned 18. And then there's this other character who appears at the funeral. He might have just turned 18 too. I did not realize the existence of this character, or who that character was until much later. Once we get to the funeral, we'll talk about that. But there's only 3 characters that I feel like they just turned 18. I don't think anybody else just turned 18. But yeah, no, that scene was all right.
How old are you?
You know what's crazy though that I didn't notice until watching the rewatching the movie last night? Did you know that base they were at was a shield base?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that the first time around. And then the second time around, that's when I fucking realized this is a fucking shield base. Because when they were in the elevator and you had that black chick just chilling there, I looked at her fucking badge. It had the fucking shield symbol. I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait a minute. I did not notice that the first time. Ow.
I saw it. I was like, whoa.
That hurt, Rob. Why'd you punch the microphone?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you punched it and it hurt.
I didn't mean to punch it. I'm sorry.
Just say sorry to the chat, Rob.
I just get a little angry, chat. I'm sorry.
He's like, damn it! I saw that the first time. How didn't you see that until the second time?
God, I hate
dumbass. Blind motherfucker.
Okay.
Did we talk about... I was going to say, did we ever talk about Morag at all in the whole Nebula bullshit?
Wait, what?
Did we talk about not Morag? Yeah, no, we didn't talk about fucking War Machine sucker punching Star-Lord. We didn't talk about that much.
Sucker punching Star-Lord?
Yeah. We skipped over that.
Oh yeah!
What were your thoughts on the sucker punch?
I was like, did he do that at the end?
Yeah, he didn't do that at the end. He did that at the fucking
Yeah, no, that was fun. That was funny when Quill was like, I
don't remember the name of the song, but he was like listening to a song from like the 80s and whatnot, dancing, grooving and whatnot, and just out of nowhere, pop, got him with the sleeper, and he was out cold. But like, can we just talk about how like they should get rid of Nebula as a character? That's the fucking one. Rob, put it down. I ain't trying to get copyright strike. We're just gonna talk about how like Nebula is again with her bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, did it never occur to her that like she had a telecom system in her fucking head?
It wouldn't occur to me that my past self would get my future memories.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it was that. I think it was a case of like, she has a transmitter on her head, or in her head, and it's wireless, and it relays information to Thanos.
Yeah.
When she just suddenly teleported from the future to the past, the receiver was like, huh? And it just intertwined the fucking information, send it back. And everyone was like, Masaka? And Thanos was like, wait a minute. Something don't add up. But like again, Nebula, like what the fuck? We lost Scarlet Witch because of you. And then now Thanos is after our ass because of you. How could you not be this smart?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. Like she always wanted to be better than her sister, and her sister was super fucking smart. Also super strong.
It was smart that that the past Nebula was like, okay, so I'm gonna take her parts and look like.
Yeah, though that was probably the one smart thing Nebula has done as a character, and it was evil Nebula.
That was very smart.
Like I'm gonna just steal your parts and like your clothes and like pose as you.
She didn't really interact with anyone to begin with, so she didn't like stand out.
Yeah, no, Nebula doesn't stand out. The only thing that makes her stand out is the fact that like the whole like shit where like. No, don't get me wrong. I know why they put Nebula in the fucking story, but like I was just annoyed with Nebula as a character. I'm like, fuck this bitch doing bullshit again.
Yeah.
God damn it. Like I understand the importance of her as a character, but it's like, come on, why?
Yeah,
just get rid of her already. We don't need her anymore. But I thought that was all right. Maybe I hate Nebula more.
Thanos Copter.
Man, we're never gonna get a Thanos Copter. You know it, Rob.
We're never gonna get a. We might get a helicopter that's branded as a Thanos Copter as an Easter egg. That's the hope.
I really hope that in the X-Force movie with Deadpool like steals a helicopter, spray paints it yellow, and just puts Thanos on it.
That'd be pretty.
That'd be funny. Yeah, that would be funny.
Did you hear that they're not going to use the X-Men for another 10 years? That's what they said.
Huh?
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Don't quote me on that. I'm almost as wrong as Pat, but I'm pretty sure.
In a way, I'm kind of surprised, but then I'm kind of not. Because if I'm not mistaken, Dark Phoenix is supposed to be like the end all of the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Because timeline bullshit and rebooting and whatnot.
Isn't that a House of M story? Or am I dumb?
No. No. No, it's not. Because
there's one thing that Fox gets right is that they can implement comic book stories. Like Days of Future Past is a comic book story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Literal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about that.
I don't think we'll ever get House of M because House of M would be like kind of almost a continuation of Days of Future Past ish. Because House of M, if I'm not mistaken, it was a religious cult guy who was killing off all the mutants.
Yeah, wouldn't that be wild if that came out today? It was like, oh yeah, we're killing mutants in the name of God.
That
no, I thought House of M was.
House of M is kind of recent though. It came out in the mid 2000s, right?
House of M is comic book. It came out 2005.
Yeah, mid 2000s. So I was right about that. But yeah, no, House of M would have been House of M would have people losing their fucking shit. Cause it's like it's literally a guy who hates mutants.
When the mutant superhero Scarlet Witch suffered a mental breakdown, tried to alter the fabric of reality to recreate her lost children. No, this doesn't have anything to do with the religious cult, man.
Oh, so it was completely. So what is the religious cult? When are they involved?
That's like an 80s thing, dude.
I thought they were in House of M too.
No,
because after House of M, it's the end of like all the mutants, right?
House of M is the end of all mutants, but it's Scarlet Witch. It has to do with Scarlet.
Well, I guess they can't do House of M because Marvel has Scarlet.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Oh well. Okay. Okay. Continuing with the things that are important.
The heist is done. We've covered the heist.
Heist is done.
Everyone's back. And then Scarlet Witch is dead. I mean, it's not Scarlet Witch. Black Widow is dead.
It's fricked up.
Yes. And then the coolest thing happens.
Like it looks like the day after tomorrow was that day.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. And then, like I said, the coolest fucking scene with the Hulk happens. The Hulk snap. Again, I hate what they did with Hulk. After the whole snap, his arm got fucked up. You mean to tell me he can't regenerate from that? Like, I get Professor Hulk is a weak version of the Hulk, but you mean to tell me he can't regenerate from something like that?
Version of
What was that?
Professor Hulk isn't supposed to be a weak version of it. It's just Hulk without...
No, he really is, though. He really is, though. In terms of, like, raw physical power and strength, he is weaker. And then not only that, I think if Professor Hulk, the madder he gets, the weaker he becomes. Like, if he gets mad enough, he'll actually go back to his Bruce Banner state.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that actually... I don't know if that actually happens where he turns into Bruce Banner, but he starts to. It's a whole psychological thing.
I don't know enough about the Hulk.
You don't know enough about the Hulk? If you want to get into Hulk stories, just know that Bruce Banner suffers from a severe case of multiple personality disorder. So that's why there's so many versions of the Hulk. Like, there's just a different personality that suddenly takes over. His two dominant personalities is his Bruce Banner personality and Savage Hulk. And then there's several times where the two personalities would either split, combine, or just out of nowhere, a new personality would just pop up and fuck shit up.
Hey, I'm Red Hulk.
So there's a bit of Hulk lore for you.
Okay, so the heist is done. Basic attack done.
Hulk does the snap.
Nebula turns out to be the wrong Nebula. And
Thanos is here.
And should we keep calling him Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Say Ronan now?
Because no. He they even still call him Hawkeye. He was...
No, they never referred to him as Hawkeye.
Yeah, they did.
When? They refer to him as Clint. They don't refer to him as Hawkeye ever.
I think he got referred to as Hawkeye
I think that's
after the Hulk snap.
No, I don't think they ever refer to him as Hawkeye.
I guess they can refer to him as Clint. I heard him.
Like one of those things where like they've never said Avengers Assemble ever.
I'm trying to think.
They've never said Avengers Assemble, and they've never called Hawkeye.
They did say Avengers Assemble in the movie, though.
No, obviously, but it was the first time ever. Before that.
Oh, before that, yeah. I guess I'm wrong. I thought they mentioned Hawkeye once.
I think they referred to him as Clint.
Well, I know they always refer to him as Clint, yeah, but I think they mentioned Hawkeye once. I feel like they did.
I think they referred to his codename Hawk. I don't think they ever called him Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, same thing though.
Yeah.
Call him Katana Guy. Hey, Ghost, what's happening? Katana Guy. Or Ninja Star Guy, because he did have shurikens. But yeah, no, he was never referred to as Ronin, but he does appear as Ronin.
But he's never referred to as Hawkeye.
I don't know. It's a big dilemma we're having here now. You didn't see that shit coming.
Okay, so Clint has a cool moment where he's running away from the things that
Oh, wait. No, hold up, time out. We haven't explained Thanos' dynamic entry.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He flies out of the portal, right? And nobody fucking realizes that as he flies out of the fucking Time Warp portal, he fucking shoots through the fucking ceiling of the Avengers fucking headquarters. Nobody fucking, like, realizes that shit. Like, that shit flew through the fucking roof as, like, a knife cutting through butter, man. It was clean.
Yeah.
Like, so everything was nice and quiet, and then after the snap, explosions. Seeing that shit happen, I'm just like, who died? I really expected somebody to die from that. And they all survive, I'm like, huh? No way.
Looks like they were off of work for 2 seconds. No, I did expect someone to die though. It was crazy. Yeah,
I thought so too. They leveled.
Right, who got their arm broken? Who got their leg broken? What happened?
Like they literally deleted the Avengers headquarters. Like Thanos literally gave Avengers headquarters the Fortnite treatment, where some crazy event happens and the location is gone, and it has a different name. That's what happened. Like that shit got blown up. And then, like, you see everybody is safe. Raccoon almost died, though. Until War Machine saved him. But I would have been upset if Raccoon died. But no, we get to see Raccoon be safe. Everybody was safe. What were you going to say about the run scene when Thanos summoned his creatures?
I had a cool scene where he ran away from the Xenomorphs, or whatever they are. The Super Scrolls. I don't know what they were called.
They're not super... We don't know the name of his fucking creatures, but hey.
Things that look like aliens. He had a cool moment with that.
You know what that was called? Fernando was calling it the yeetening.
The what?
The yeetening.
The yeetening?
Yeetening, yes. Whenever something crazy happens, we're gonna say yeet from now on until the rest of the podcast. we're gonna make that a thing, Rob. The yeetening. Well, you know, what?
Okay, so there's a cool moment with that, and then fast forward a little bit. Nebula has two Nebulas, and
two Nebulas, a Gamora, and a very confused Hawkeye.
yeah.
Totally not a porn scene.
Very confusing.
Very confusing. Big thunk.
But I think it was symbolic that Nebula shot herself and was like, I'm done with that part. That's not me anymore.
What I don't get though is that, so did good Nebula shooting evil Nebula and evil Nebula getting shot in the titty, like, did evil Nebula die? Or no?
Yeah.
So if evil Nebula died.
No, that's not how time travel works.
I like how you knew right away. You're like, no, shut up. That's not how it works.
They explained this. If you kill your past self, but it's in a different timeline, that you won't die because it happened in a different timeline.
You just created a different timeline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I saw that, I was like, bruh, time inconsistencies are a bitch. So Evil Nebula's down, and then the one scene when they start fighting Thanos, I thought that scene was pretty fucking cool. Like, Captain America was pulled out from the rubble with Iron Man, and then they go meet up with Thor, and Iron Man asked Thor, was like, what's Thanos been up to? He's like, he's just been sitting there chilling. Like, Thanos got down from the ship, right? We all saw that. He's just chilling. Yeah. I thought that scene was pretty fucking crazy, because it's like, Thanos is such a threatening fucking character. And the fact they're all like, shit, we gotta keep an eye on him before he does something fucking bullshit. And they're like, oh, Thanos isn't moving. Let's go fuck him up.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, he like this man, right? He got teleported down his fucking ship, sends Evil Nebula to recover the Infinity Gauntlet. He's like, and Nebula's like, what are you gonna do here? He's like, I'm gonna just chill. He puts his fucking double-bladed sword down, puts his helmet on the sword, and he's just chilling, you know? Chilling, watching all the destruction, thinking, contemplating life, probably talking about, or thinking about what was he gonna eat, you know, after the whole situation is done. He was just chilling. Maz was just chilling. And then you have Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. They're like, oh, he ain't doing shit. Let's fuck him up.
Why is fuck him up. What's going on, he says.
I spit. What if Thanos, when creating the universe, and spent his retiring days watching elephants? Man, come on. Yo, speaking of winning,
Thanos easy.
I was gonna say, I feel like it might be a bit of a stretch, but Thanos saying to himself that he won. It might have been a subtle reference, maybe not. But there's a comic book series called Thanos Wins.
He won. Say that he won.
What?
When did he say that he won?
It was before they traveled into the future timeline. Where he's like, I have all the Infinity Stones now. I won.
Yeah.
Like, that part kind of reminded me of, like I said, it's a bit of a stretch, but it kind of reminded me of the comic books called Thanos Wins. And it's literally old man Thanos conquering the whole entire universe.
No, that's a bit of a stretch. That's a big stretch.
I mean, it's a big stretch, but I'm just like, hearing Thanos saying, I win, it's just like, I'm like, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, are we going to see old Thanos wrecking the universe? Is that what's going to happen? Anyways, though, back to the topic at hand.
Okay, so...
The fight. The 3v1 fight.
Okay, so Iron Man gets fucked.
I mean, yes and no. Iron Man was doing good at one point.
Oh, he definitely does. He gets Mjolnir thrown at him.
Wait, you said Iron Man or Captain America?
Iron Man.
Oh yeah, this is true. He gets knocked.
Like Thor throws Mjolnir, and then Thanos holds Iron Man as Iron Man just eats it.
The one thought that was pretty cool about Iron Man though, where like the extra fucking weapons pop out of his back. And Iron Man's like, Thor, juice me up. And Thor's like, I got you. And which, by the way, seeing Thor wield Mjolnir and Stonebreaker was pretty fucking amazing. Right? When he's like, and he summons both of his fucking weapons. That shit was fucking dope. When you see Iron Man get juiced up and he shoots all the fucking beams, I'm like, bro. And then you see fucking Thanos spinning his blade. I was like, bro. And you see Thanos fuck Iron Man up. I was like, bruh. It's over for Iron Man. Alright? And then
Thor has his little moment.
Thor has his little moment too. But the best part of that 3v1 fight.
Alright.
Get ready, chat.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So
take the show floor, Rob. You want to talk about this.
I got hiccups, but I'll do my best. Okay. So
when
Captain America is like, alright, come to me. I knew that's just Ultron, bro. And when Ultron happened, I was like, alright. So in the future, they're gonna adapt this comic book page where he picks up Mjolnir, and everyone was like, no, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not crazy. It's gonna happen because he almost lifted it.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold,
fucking lifted.
I was right.
Yeah. He fucking lifted, and then we get this.
Lifts it, and then he spins it, and he's like, He just hits him up the chin.
Bro, he hits him with that like he hit him with that crouch uppercut, man. That's what happened.
I didn't expect him. I thought he would just like smack him around with it.
No,
like
no,
whoa!
no. He went ham. I really wish he tapped into like the Odin Force, and like he suddenly got like even like a form change. He looks buffer and like
he might as well have
changed.
The Odin Force.
I mean, he tapped into the Thor's powers, but like. That shit was fucking. He had combos, okay, chat. He had fucking combos.
Capcom stuff.
He fucking did. I think the coolest shit he did was he tossed his fucking hammer, or not his hammer. He tossed the shield at Thanos. Thanos deflects it, and then fucking, and then he hits the shield again. He's like, nah, I'm back from camp. Chill. Welcome to the stream, chill. But like,
he throws the shield, he hits the hammer off the shield.
Yo, that shit was fucking epic. Like, he boomerangs the shield around Thanos, right? So the shield is behind Thanos. He throws his hammer at the shield and hits Thanos in the fucking back. He almost had him.
It would have been sick if Cap used lightning on his shield and reflected the lightning with his shield.
Oh, that like. That would have been like more like a Shazam type moment where he's like but he had combos. Like he deflected hella lightning. That shit was pretty fucking intense.
He used 2 bars of meter.
He did. He fucking did. And I like how
he used the EX version of his shield. Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Through the shield, he used the EX version to hit it back again, and then he caught it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, oh shit, Try Hard, what's up? He's like, the fuck? Try Hard, this is a spoiler stream. I'm pretty sure I don't know if Chill has seen it, but like, thank you for stopping by, guys. But we're talking spoilers right now. I think the cool part, though, was like, yeah, sure, he does all the combos and whatnot with his fucking shield and hammer. But when he summons Thor's lightning, for a split second there, I got hella excited.
He summoned lightning, and I was like,
I wish he did more lightning attacks. Like when he does his first lightning attack and he charges it up, and you see the lightning bolt just travel across the ground, and it zaps Thanos. I was like, okay.
Odin, give America thunder.
And then, yeah! And then he fucking he pulls off like a He-Man pose. And, like, just, like, amasses a shit ton of fucking lightning and just slams it onto Thanos. I'm like, okay. I thought he really had Thanos in the ropes. But Thanos was like, nah, I can walk it off.
That shield broke the same way, by the way. Vision?
Yeah, I noticed. Bruh, when I saw the shield break, I honestly thought Captain America was gonna die. Rob, okay, for a second I thought you died there.
Sorry, I died.
But... I said, I honestly thought he was gonna die. Like, I saw that fucking blade he had just cut through the shield and fragment the shield. I was like, bruh.
Hey, you know what they could do?
Is this it?
You know what they could do?
What?
In the future, when they want to bring in the X-Men, they refer to that metal as adamantium.
But it's not, it's vibranium.
Do we know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's vibranium.
Do we know that?
Not only that, they said vibranium alloy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they said in the movie. Vibranium alloy.
I'm dumb. I didn't know they said that.
They said that in the Captain America movie, the first one. So, yeah, that was several years ago. Captain America should have died. He didn't keep his promise. No. And then you see him get stabbed in the fucking leg too. I'm like, bruh. This man is a crippled. But no. Not only that, did you notice how it doesn't really get shown? But like Captain America has like a big fucking gash in his hand or in his arm.
Oh yeah, he does.
No, but like it doesn't show him getting the gash, but it shows the gash and then he like fucking tightens like the wraps of his shield up to keep the gash closed. I saw that, I was like, he's fucked.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Thanos didn't kill him right there. But that scene was pretty fucking cool. That was probably the coolest Captain America scene in the movie, just him using Mjolnir to fight and almost kicking Thanos' ass.
Yeah.
But Captain America's almost dead. He's dying.
And then Thanos is like, okay, that's enough. And then Cap tightens it, and then you get this really cool shot of Cap going up against like the entire army. And then in my head, I'm like, oh.
No. Yeah. So, like, as this shit's fucking happening, like, you see ships fucking dropping and all that. Captain America's trying to catch his breath. And it was like a single human who has been juiced up versus an entire fucking army. I'm like, this is about to be a fucking slaughter. This ain't even fair.
It was sick.
It looked cool, but I'm just like, Captain America's
he's about to die.
He's about to die. He's about to fucking die. And then you hear Falcon hitting Captain
on your left.
On your left. And you see the fucking portals opening up. I'm like, okay, the cavalry is here.
That's a reference to where they were running Washington.
Yeah.
And every time he would pass Falcon, he'd be like, on your left. I remember that.
Yeah. So it's like, you see the fucking portals opening up, and you just see, the first thing you fucking see, you see Black Panther. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then you see the Sorcerers. I was like, okay. And you see the Asgardians. I'm like, we out here. They deadass pulled the Smash Bros. Because everybody was there.
And then he was like, is that it? And he's like, what you wanted?
Dude, and then so everybody fucking shows up, right? And like you see everybody pouring in, and then you look at Thanos. The camera looks at Thanos' face, and Thanos is like, "Nani? Where are these fuckers coming from?"
We're upset that the dude in the last movie was like, "Boss, boss, boss." I mean, that would have been so hype if he did that in the middle. But you know,
they did a different chant.
Yeah.
They did a different chant though, but it was still powerful to see.
Oh yeah.
Like it was still powerful to see. Like just seeing all the Wakandians coming out of the portal, and then what else do you call them? Wakandans. I guess. But like you just see like Black Panther or rally the Wakandans, and then they're all yelling. I'm like, dude, this is fucking dope. And then like so everybody's there, right? And then you see Captain America say, and this is probably the second coolest scene that Captain America's in. You just hear the magic words, "Avengers Assemble." Dude.
It was sick.
Everybody in like the both times that I watched it, everybody in the fucking theater was like, ah! Everybody started fucking screaming, and then the war happens, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or sick.
I wish there was more.
I hate to cut my inclusion here really short, but I gotta go. Actually.
You gotta head out.
Yeah, we started this really late.
Really late. You wanna wrap it up real quick?
Yeah, I'll wrap it up with my thoughts. Yo, Captain America's the sickest. He's always been the sickest. I've said this day one.
Yes.
No one listened to me. Look where we are now.
Yes. Although, one thing I will say though, Captain America got a lot more limelight than Iron Man.
Yeah.
Or no, Iron Man got a lot more limelight than Captain America. So having Iron Man die at the very end was much more significant because of how much of an important character Iron Man is in the movies.
Yeah.
In the comics, though, it's Captain America. He's the go-to guy. He's the one in the limelight all the time.
Yeah.
And whenever something crazy is involved with Captain America, there's a lot of meaning and a lot of story behind it, a lot of lore, and it's wild. It's wild.
A lot.
It's wild. Oh, I'm gonna say this right now, Rob. What were your thoughts on all the women suddenly showing up to fight?
That's the scene I'm upset about that I was gonna talk about.
Okay, well, let's talk about it right now, real quick.
Okay, that scene made me upset because they could have handled it so much better instead of going girl power.
Yeah.
That scene would have been good if they didn't show the beginning.
I would not be surprised.
Like where the women are grouping up. If they just showed Captain Marvel go helping out individually, that would have been much better than all of them posing and then doing it.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I would not be surprised if, because I do know that there are times where the actors do get involved in the process of making the movie, trying to make the movie better. I would not be surprised if this bitch Brie Larson, it was her idea. Because we all know the negative attention that, the Captain Marvel movie got. So I wouldn't be surprised if this bitch, the actress, was like, we gotta do this shit too. Like, I saw that scene, I'm like, you really gotta make a big deal about it? No one gives a fuck. We understand everybody's here. Like, when Valkyrie fucking showed up with her Pegasus, I'm like, okay, she's gonna wreck ass. For sure. Which she did. Like, she was out here flying, cutting motherfuckers up with her spear.
Spider-Man's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know. I feel like that scene was kind of forced.
It felt really forced.
Like, I would not mind if, like, the women just suddenly, like, all rushed to, like, Spider-Man's aid. But, like, just seeing them pose was, like, that was forced. Like I said, I personally don't mind them grouping up. But they made it a bit dramatic. And I'm just like, why? Who is this for? Everybody's here because everybody's here. Stop trying to differentiate, shit and whatnot. It's clearly bad guys versus good guys. It's not good guys, and good chicks versus bad guys.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird. That was whack.
Alright, well, I gotta go now, Ellie.
Alright. I was gonna ask you one more question. I was gonna ask, what were your thoughts on Super Saiyan?
Thoughts on what?
I was gonna ask, what were your thoughts on Super Saiyan Captain Marvel, who keeps cutting her hair every time she shows up?
Marvel would wreck everyone there. Then she got punched.
She got yeeted. She didn't get punched. She got yeeted.
Got yoked.
That shit was fucking. I swear, like, they made Thanos really super expressive in this movie. So, like, when Captain Marvel was like holding Thanos down, Thanos was like, "Oh fuck, what do I do?" And he's like, "Wait a minute." Takes the fucking Power Stone. He's like, "Bitch," and she's like, "Huh?" Wow.
Yeah.
And she did not show up until the end.
Until the funeral.
Until the funeral. That bitch was out of commission.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, though, we all right. Thanks for stopping by, Rob.
Yeah, man.
See ya. All right. It's unfortunate that Rob had a. We originally had to plan this early, but like shit came up with me on my end, so it was a bit delayed. But chat, can we all agree though that Captain Marvel versus Thanos was just Goku versus Jiren? You had a glowy dude or a glowy person against a purple person who was super fucking strong and overpowered. I thought that was pretty funny. Like, the first time I saw that, I was watching with my friends. I was like, dude, it's Goku versus Jiren, 100%. That was okay. It was just fighting using his harem powers. Imagine if Spider-Man was... I don't think Spider-Man would have gotten a harem. Damn, it's just me talking. I don't know what else to talk about. Like, we're basically at the end. Captain Marvel made a fucking entrance by blowing up the ship. I thought that was pretty cool. She is literally a Super Saiyan until she got fucked. And then the good old-fashioned scene of Iron Man and Doctor Strange. Iron Man's like, what's gonna happen now, Doctor Strange? 1. Captain Marvel in this movie was so ass, but not even close to what little ass the actress had. Dude, I don't mind the concept of Captain Marvel. The comics are cool. I haven't watched the movie, and I don't think I'll even want to. Considering how I heard that Captain Marvel as a character is pretty stupid and a bitch, and how Brie Larson as an actress is kind of a bitch. So I don't really care for the Captain Marvel movie anymore. But I don't know. She's crazy fucking strong, but I don't like her as a character. If there's ever another Avengers or Captain Marvel movie, I hope she's better. But outside of that, she's like, it's like, eh. It's a person that's overpowered and knows that they're overpowered. And they're going to do whatever the fuck they want because they're overpowered. And she doesn't really care. So, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. But what is there to talk about? We're basically at the end. Iron Man asked Captain America, or I said Captain America. Iron Man asked Doctor Strange, "Is this it?" And Iron Man just says, "One. That's it." Stole the stones. Which, by the way, how the fuck did he steal the stones? Chat, what do you think? How do you think Iron Man stole the stones from good old from good old Thanos? He just took them, does a snap, and then can we get an F in the chat for Iron Man? He died in a very glorious way. He did the snap. Didn't suffer as much before or until after the snap, which I thought was weird. Love you 3000. Man! Chat! Oh. Bruh. That was... It's weird, though. It's weird how they turned, like, Iron Man into a fucking dad. And it's like... I don't know. They turned him into a dad, but he's still a hero that gotta save the universe. And he saves the universe, but he leaves a final message. Not as a superhero. Not as a scientist. Not as a friend, but as a dad. He just says, love you 3000. I saw that, I was like, bruh. They made it sad. They really made it sad. And it's crazy, though. I wonder if they're ever going to mess around with more Iron Man stuff. And I wish Rob was here, but he had to go. We can talk about this. I wish if they ever get into like the near future, they find the next Iron Man. There's two possible candidates that I can see as Iron Man, and one of the candidates actually appears at the very end of that appears at the funeral. The first candidate being obviously his daughter, because I mean it's his daughter. Why not? Pepper has an Iron Man suit, so she can be the mantle of Iron Man for a bit. But I do know. Was it Iron Man 2 or 3? I don't remember which Iron Man movie it was. But remember the Iron Man movie where at one point Iron Man's suit gets fucked up and he lands somewhere in the fucking mountains and he meets this kid and he teaches the kid a bit about engineering. I think that was Iron Man 2. But anyways, though, that kid, he shows up that's the second candidate that I can see as the next true Iron Man character. That kid shows up at the very end. When the camera's going past all the members of the Avengers and it starts showing all the side characters. If you guys remember that kid standing on his own, that's supposed to be him. That's supposed to be the kid from the other Iron Man movie that Iron Man met. In the Spanish version, she says, I love you 3 million. Really? Te amo 3 millón? Not 3,000? Interesting. Why would they go that far? I don't know. Who cares? But, I feel like he would be the next... one of those two characters will be the next true candidate for Iron Man. Of course, Pepper could be Iron Man. But she's also a mom. So, how... Like, the dad's dead. I don't think the mom dying would be a good idea for the child. So, Pepper would probably be a temporary Iron Man. But, like, if they were to create, like, or pick a new permanent Iron Man character, I think the kid that showed up in the previous Iron Man movie would be dope. Yeah, no, that's it. The funeral happens. Everybody's sad, upset. Everybody's back. Captain Marvel's back for one final time after she got yeeted. That's all it fucking took. The Power Stone and punching her in the face. Send her flying. What else happened at the end? Thor is gonna be an Asgardian now. I wonder who's gonna be in the third I said the third Asgardian movie. The third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. They haven't talked about the plot for that movie. But, I wonder if it's going to be Thor's going to be in it. It would be interesting to see a movie with Thor, Fat Thor, running around in space with them. Hawkeye got his family back. Everybody else got their family back. Just Scarlett's dead, and so is Tony. And then Captain America. He had one job. Return all the stones and the hammer that Thor got from the past. Put them back all into place. And then come home. But no. This motherfucker decides to stay back in time. find his waifu and marry her and have a life with her. But he kind of fucked up the timeline though, because that's not how things are supposed to go. Hopefully they mess around with more timeline bullshit later on, which is something me and Rob wanted to talk about. More specifically, Rob. The whole timeline, Quantum Realm bullshit, it would have been nice to at least use the Quantum Realm to introduce either the X-Men or maybe even introduce the Fantastic Four. Because we all know if the Fantastic Four show up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, shit will get nuts. We will have a proper introduction to Galactus and maybe even Doctor Doom. And if they do want to make more Marvel movies, they gotta have a new villain. And his name is Doctor Doom. Like, Doctor Doom, if you read the comics, he has the biggest balls to, like, fight everybody and anybody. Maybe the old Captain is a villain for the next Avengers movie. Nah, he's too old. He's too old. But that's an interesting way, though, to retire Tony and and Captain America. That's a interesting way to retire the characters. One of them dies, and the other one is just really old. So he'll die of old age. They gave him a nice ending, too, for Captain, which I thought was pretty interesting. But yeah, no. I wish I could talk to Rob about this, but Rob isn't here. So the one things that we want to see next, definitely want to see Fantastic Four into the MCU, and possibly X-Men. Fantastic Four would be easier because they can mess around with the Quantum Realm now. And let's say by accident they encounter the Fantastic Four, and then the Fantastic Four show up. And they do the Fantastic Four stuff, and then all of a sudden they got to encounter Doctor Doom. And Doctor Doom out here really trying to fuck shit up, take over the planet. And it's up to the Avengers to stop him, along with the Fantastic Four. They didn't retire. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't. Well, when I mean retire the character, I mean like, okay, this character is done. They don't need to use this character anymore. That's what I mean. Obviously, they killed, Tony off. But that's what I meant by retiring. I mean, obviously, Tony didn't die of old age. He died because he did the snap. He yeeted Thanos and all of his minions out of the universe. Which, by the way, where the fuck did they go anyways? That was never explained. All of a sudden, it was like, Mr. Tony, I don't feel so good. And instead of the Spider-Man saying that, it was good old Thanos who did that. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, no. Hopefully, if we do get the Fantastic Four, they use the Quantum Realm to explore that. I don't know what else to talk about, really. Now that Rob isn't here, I don't know. I mean, chat, anything else you want to talk about? I think I might end it here. Anything else you want to talk about at all? Chat. I think the only other thing I could probably talk about, it's going to be briefly though, that I wish that was in there. I wish we got to see, basically, not the Eternals. There's a couple of characters that show up in the comics that didn't show up in the movie. One of them is called Eternity. Fuck, I can't even remember what their names are. I can't think. Let me see. Cosmic Beings. Cosmic Beings. Marvel. Cosmic Entity. Alright, Cosmic Entities. Alright. Where is the list of Cosmic Entity characters? Let's see. Mistress Death. She never showed up. We never had anything of that going on. Mistress Death, by the way, was supposed to be the real reason why Thanos wanted the Infinity Gauntlet. She never showed up. The Celestials, I'm surprised they didn't show up either. The Celestials they're an ancient race of aliens who became robots, essentially. And they basically study the universe. They create life on a planet, and if they don't like their creation, they destroy it. They're crazy fucking strong. They haven't appeared. What else? I'm going through the list right now. Yeah. Eternity and Eon, right? These characters are strong enough to... They're just in terms of power, they're just right under the Infinity Gauntlet. The Infinity Gauntlet is above these characters. They didn't even show up either. I really was hoping to see them. I really love to see. I'm honestly hoping the Marvel and Netflix characters somehow make their way to the. Probably not, considering that Netflix canceled their shows. I have not seen The Punisher season 2. I don't know how good that is. I watched the beginning of The Punisher season 2. I didn't like it. Daredevil ended on a good fucking note. The Luke Cage series ended on a crazy fucking note. I have not caught up with Iron Fist or with what's her name again? That other Marvel character that's a chick. I don't know how her story ended. But yeah, definitely Daredevil, Luke Cage, in my opinion. For the Netflix series, their stuff ended in a pretty good fucking note. Hey, I watched Luke Cage, get into Luke Cage. Daredevil, obviously watched that too. Punisher season 1 was alright. It was alright. Season 2, I didn't like season 2. I never got into Iron Fist. And I can't remember the chick. I saw the first season. And I know this is the second season. I watched that and I was like, alright. It was alright. I would like to see Spider-Gwen movie or TV show. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Like, we don't know what they have planned for... Actually, yeah, we do. So I don't know what the cosmic entities. Just know that there was a bunch of crazy-ass fucking characters that are, in terms of power, they're just right under the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, they can't surpass the Infinity Gauntlet. They're almost just as strong. But the Infinity Gauntlet is stronger than that. There was a bunch of them. I don't know... The Living Tribunal. He was another important character too. He hasn't shown up. I was hoping to see him too. The Living Tribunal is like the judge of the universe, and he never showed up in the movie. I was upset about that. But what was I gonna look up again? We need Punisher and Ghost Rider in the next Avenger. We might not get them though. It's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, let me. Phase 4 movies. Phase 4 Marvel. So, for those who don't know, all the movies are split up in phases. And once they complete a phase, they move on to the next with different movies. I can tell you guys the confirmed movies. So we have the Black Widow movie. We don't have a release date for that. We have Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and then there is 2 movies in particular that are confirmed that are kind of interesting. One of them is called Shang-Chi. It's going to be a karate movie, essentially, with Marvel's version of Jet Li. I haven't read the Shang-Chi comics, so I don't know how it's going to be. But I guess that's something to look forward to, a karate movie. And then we have the motherfucking Eternals. The Eternals. So the Eternals are basically a race of superhumans. Thanos was one of them. Thanos was an Eternal, but he had a mutant gene that changed him. But the Eternals are pretty fucking sick. Because a lot of these, like, humans are, like, they're superhumans. There's a various races of humans in Marvel. You have the standard humans, and then you have the mutant humans, and then you have the Inhumans, and then you have the Eternals. Humans are just humans. Mutant humans are humans with certain genes that activate certain abilities. Inhumans are like the mutants, but they don't get their powers until they come in contact with a special gas. And then the Eternals are like the granddaddy of all of the humans that left Earth, and they're crazy fucking strong. So, I don't know what else to tell you because I haven't read much of the Eternals, but I do know this. The Eternals are going to be fucking sick. Let me see if I can find a brief description of the Eternals. Let's see. No, not wiki. Alright. Nope. Fucking. Where's the Marvel wiki at? Alright, the Eternal History. There it is. About 1 million years ago, the original set of humans, there was two kinds. There was, so let me read this. I'll read this with you, chat. All right, let's do this. And I'll zoom in. All right. About 1 million years ago, the evolutionary borderline between apes and humans emerged. The Homo erectus. Two kind were given a paradise-like haven by the time-traveling godlike entity Sea Snake. It's some god you have to worry about. Resulting in the two spawning a tribe over the centuries known as the Wanderers, which had their leader and its mate return each year to the garden. So basically, this is some backstory of the humans, or of the Eternals. So this is some backstory, right? This is some lore. Where is the important bit? Oh god, there's a lot more going on. Oof. I just wanted a brief summary, man. Okay. I'm not gonna read all of that to you, but if you guys want to look into the Eternals, that's the wrong fucking thing. I goofed. I goofed. I didn't think there would be so much to read. But yeah, no, just the Eternals are a bunch of super powered humans. I think they're in slumber. Like, most of them die, but some of them are in slumber, and out of nowhere they will be awakened. So we might have a case of the Avengers fighting superhumans, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, chat. If there's anything else you want to talk about, I do. Now that you mentioned it, Ghost, we are getting a Ghost Rider show on Hulu. And it's not going to be just any Ghost Rider. I think it's going to be Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, which is the newest Ghost Rider. That's a cool Ghost Rider, too. We might be getting that. We're getting that as a TV show. But I don't think they're going to add those characters in the movie. I don't think so. They're such minor characters, and they don't want to touch them. And they haven't touched them, and I don't think they ever will. So I don't think they're going to be added. But anyways, that's the Skulltalk podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed. We ended it on a weird note. If you guys want to check out Rob's stuff, links in the description. I did play a song in the background, which I might end up playing it now to kind of end the stream. But yeah, that's it for today. I won't be back till Tuesday. I'm going to be doing more. We'll be doing Final Fantasy Tactics. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. And by the time me and Rob figure out the next topic, we'll have another. So anyways, hope you have a nice, fantastic Cinco de Mayo. Don't do stupid bullshit if you're drinking without me. Because let's be honest, it's going to be Modelo time soon. Right now it is 4:21 p.m. So it's going to be Modelo time. And I've been smelling food. I know they're cooking food. And I've been hungry. So I'm going to go out to eat. Anyways, hope you have a fantastic day. And let's play this song again. Let's pause this real quick. So this song, by the way, it's from it's Captain America's theme from the Marvel vs. Capcom series. So if you into that, can't wait for Marvel to reveal Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. I mean, sure, that would be a pretty interesting idea. I doubt they will go that far, because that'd be a bit much for a casual audience. But that would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. If they do the multiverse thing, we're definitely getting the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Like, Tony is dead. So we need another big brain character. And what better big brain than Reed Richards? You know? Mr. Fantastic. Super big brain. Mega big brain. He can make his brain so big as a planet. I don't think he can stretch that far. But he's definitely big brain for sure. Alright. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Later!